What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. And this one, I'm going to be sure to make part of the Hello Neighbor Alpha 2 basement. I am struggling with that. This is going to be part 1, and I'll show you all of it. But we're going to be doing like a good portion of the layout, kind of getting to this area, or most of this area done up to the first kind of doorway. I won't do this path here, though. I do want to say thank you to XD and Gamga. They were part of who helped me make this originally. Oh, well, there is an entire area over here. I didn't actually remember that. Yeah, I'll try to show it to the best of my abilities. This isn't the portion I'm doing today. It's the, like, other side. But, yeah, and this should be the end here. Yeah, that is the end. Man, I don't know my layout of this thing, apparently. That's good to know. But I'll get there, I swear. Will I get there? What is all of this? I'm so confused. Yeah, this area is kind of like where we leave off, pretty much. We just have this area for the, I guess, next little portion of the path. Man, this is really just a labyrinth. I didn't realize how much of a labyrinth there was. But yeah, again, thank you to XD and Gamga. It's very epic. This was like ages ago they helped make this, so you'll notice some of the designs are a little bit outdated. But anyway, with that being said, enjoy the tutorial, and I will catch you on the flip side. So, as per usual with these massive things, I don't have a grid space for you, but just make sure you have, like, a good bit of space to the right. Like, you know, I think if I'm, like, here, I should not hit that in theory, and I'm going to be going this way. In addition, you want to be, like, maybe 10 or 15 blocks off the ground. You don't need to be that many here. I'll actually just grab... Well, what can I grab here that makes no sense? Suspicious gravel. That makes no sense. And, like, you know, maybe I'll go, like to there or something, and that'll be my starting point on top of the suspicious gravel pillar. Quite the suspicious pillar. You want to start by getting out, though, the following. Oak planks. Oak stairs. White terracotta. Light gray terracotta. Black terracotta. An iron door. Black concrete to block off said iron door. Candles. And flint and steel. And we'll start with that. So you want to just place an oak plank to start here. And again, make sure you are facing, like, towards it. And basically this would be us running down the stairs right here is kind of where that starting point is. This oak plank you will bring both left and right by 3. Heading toward you from the middle 3 oak planks, you'll place a set of oak stairs kind of going up diagonally again toward you, and they should face away from you like so. So towards that row of planks. You're going to bring those stairs up diagonally back an additional 9 times. So 1, 2, you get the point. Okay. You should have 10 in total once you're done. And I'll just count. Cool. Hopefully everyone is having a good day or night. I am, for the most part, recording funny stuff, I guess, if this classifies as funny. You should have this. The staircase here is fairly long. You could go longer if you want. It doesn't really make a difference. You want to... From the, like, top middle oak stair, you'll go forward with an oak plank, and on the back half of that plank, you'll have an iron door. Why does that look like not white? Hold on. I'm getting distracted. You want to black off the back of that door with black concrete as I distract myself here. It didn't look white to me. I don't know. It's like, it looks off. A white color blend confirmed. You can surround the door in light gray terracotta fully, pretty much. At least on the sides and top. Now, off of each, like, the side of each oak stair, starting from the top and working your way down, you're going to do the following pattern. You're going to do 2 light gray terracotta, so 1 off the first 2. Then a white terracotta. And then it's just repeating that, basically. So 2 light gray. White. 2 light gray. White. And then you should end with 1 light gray. If you don't, just check to see the amount of terracottas I have there and how they line up. You can extend each terracotta specifically up by 4, except for the ones already at the door. Why does that... Nah, that's fine. Okay, I know that is fine. Just bring them all up by 4. I'll ignore the fact that it's taller for a sec, and I'll explain why it is. Oh, okay. Already making mistakes. Splendid. You'd love to see it. It does happen sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. Like, a lot of times. I expected it to be a perfect pattern, but I guess not. Okay. So at the top, the light gray terracottas that stick up, you'll just connect together with black terracotta. You'll then extend it backward a row or towards the bottom of the stairs, and then from there you'll just keep going down diagonally back until you're one further than the walls that we've made so far, which would be also in line with the oak planks we started with, which is right there, and that'll be the last diagonal. Yet again, this is one of the funny dark oak signs on the gray terracotta. It's on, or the black terracotta, I mean. It's on the very last row, and it says that it's made by me, Gamga, and XD. Oh, I missed a block, apparently. That's fantastic. You should have this. You should be able to run up and down without banging your head on anything. That's kind of the only big goal here. From this point, you can take this row of 7 oak planks and extend it towards you, or I guess backward. No, yes, backwards, by 6 rows. So away from the staircase, if you were following. My god. Then you want to, again, stand like you just came down the stairs and look towards the open side. To the left, you'll take the middle oak plank and extend it to the left by 1. And then bring that plank also back by 1. Off the side of the oak plank on either side, you'll place a white terracotta, and I will bring it up by 1 just because this pattern is a little bit interesting here. So you have, if you look at this, you'll take the left white terracotta and extend it forward with a light gray and then a white. Or I guess left, whatever. You'll extend the right white to the right with a light gray, then a white, then across here, so I guess towards you with a light gray, white, 2 light gray, white, I want to say 3 light gray, but 2 might only, it might not even, no, it doesn't matter. So yeah, we'll go 3 light gray, and then you'll go from this angle left with a white, and then 2 light gray, white, 2 light gray, white. And then these rows of light gray on the staircase you can bring out either way. I'll just take the bottom 4, you don't need the top one. Because the rest of these terracottas you'll also bring up by 3. And connect the white terracottas where the opening is together at the top 2 rows with light gray terracotta to create a 2x2. Yeah, these patterns never line up nice for you. It's unfortunate. Even the normal stripes are weird with the corners and stuff because you can see the corner from the outside here. That's why I was checking that row 3 to see if it mattered, but it doesn't. Okay. We won't fill in the ceiling just yet. You want to head through the, doorway here, and you want to look immediately to your left. And you can take the white terracotta row here, the, furthest one out on this side, and you'll just extend it kind of over with a light gray, white, light gray, white, light gray, white, light gray, white, light gray, white. So you should have 5 of each color. From the end white, you'll go... Essentially, if you, again, look from the doorway, you'll be going right this time. So, towards where we would be creating a room here. You'll start with a light gray, and you'll do, in total, it'll be 14 alternating blocks. So this is the first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. You get the point. And you should end on a white. Then from that white, you can head towards you this time, starting with a light gray, doing alternating for 14 blocks again, actually. And you should again end on a white. Then you'll go left with light gray, white, light gray. Then you'll go down in the floor block and place an oak plank. Then left of that, a light gray. And left of that, a white, which should connect into a row of light gray terracotta. And that lines up pretty well. Oh, that's why it's like that. I see, because this is visible from this side too. So you needed to do that, I suppose. Interesting. I didn't actually notice that. Okay, cool. You want to bring each white and lycra terracotta up by 3, and then above this little oak plank, you'll just place 2 white terracotta at the top 2 rows. Yeah, again, this part I had no play in. I did... Gamga helped me, or this room entirely was XD. Gamga did the one of the pathways. I don't know if he did the entire one pathway or if he just did part of it, but he was doing one of the pathways, and then I did the other one, and I think I finished the one he was doing, but I don't remember. This was forever ago. I just know they both helped. Overall. You should have this. Fill in the floor with oak planks of this room here. It should be a block under the height of the walls and should also be in line with the little oak plank we have here along with the doorway from before. But yeah. I feel like this is the first out of the Hellneighbor builds that somebody had a major role in that I am tutorializing. I think. I might be missing something, I don't know. You should have this. Both these ceilings will be filled in with black terracotta in line with this kind of like little diagonal row here, or just a block above the height of the walls. The ceiling height should be 4. That's the other way to kind of just give it to you. But yeah, I know I did Act 1 basement on my own, and I don't feel like there were any other map things I would have done that somebody would have helped on. I know Gamga did a bit with Alpha 1, but it was like a couple of walls. It wasn't anything crazy, if I remember correctly. But I do know he is in the credits for it. And I guess there's been a couple little things done on certain maps that maybe weren't even in the tutorial, I'm not gonna lie. Anyway, you should have this. Okay. I'll let that play out as I get ready for the next part. Okay, cool. So, head back into the staircase room, and again, we're going to pretend like we just headed down the stairs. And you're going to immediately turn to the right, and in this corner on this singular block, you're placing 3 candles that are lit on fire. Every single candle should be. In the front left-hand corner, you'll place just 1 candle. Now we'll take the back... It's actually the back center block, this back center oak plank, and you'll place 2 candles on it. Forward diagonally left, you'll have 1 on this block as well. There's a lot more in the next room. If you head through this doorway and essentially keep heading forward and then go to the left, we'll highlight this oak plank and we'll essentially look kind of towards that back wall right there. So this will be the front left again. You'll place a singular candle in this block again. They should all be lit on fire. Except that one might not be. But I can never... I'm just going to take off my night vision and then I'll be able to tell better. That sounds like a plan. Okay, I know those aren't. From this candle, you want to count right by 3 and back 1 and place another candle. This one is ignited. Then from this one, you will count back by 4 and left by 2 and place 2 candles on this block. These are not ignited. I don't know if that's a mistake or not because they're the only ones in the room that aren't. But either way, you want to count right 2 and back 1 and place a singular candle ignited here. Another one to the right. And then from that one, you'll count back by 3 and left by 2 and place a singular candle on this block. Then count back 3 and left 1 candle there. And then from that one, you will count right by 6. Forward 1, singular candle there. And then from that one, you can count forward 4, right 2, singular candle there. Those are all the candles in this room, unless I missed one, which I didn't, because I never miss candles. We can now clear our inventory. Hold on a second here. And get out. Trying to think what our best logic here is. Lycra carpet. White carpet. Paintings. Armor stand. Oak trapdoors. I want to say it's a light gray bed, but it could be gray. I can never tell. Yeah, it is light gray. Oh yeah, gray is way darker. Never mind. Zombie head. Player head. And a birch door, and I think that's everything we need to finish the room, funnily enough. This little room has nothing in it. If you head back to what we consider the front left-hand corner, which is this candle right here, you want to count right from it by a block, and you want to look at the wall here and the white terracotta at eye level, and you'll place a 1x1 painting here. Can we use heads to block it off? We can, that's interesting. So yeah, do that, I guess. I have it as this one, the kiwi, or it was placed as the kiwi, rather, because I technically still didn't place it. You look to the right to this wall, which is the left wall, technically, and you want to count back, or you want to count right from this light gray terracotta by 4. Then you want to count up by 1, so you're 1 block above eye level, and you'll place a 1x2 painting here, which is the creeper one, that one. Nailed it. Those are all the paintings in the room. In the back left-hand corner, which, again, this is the front left with this candle, so it'll be just to the left of this guy right here, you'll place an armor stand, kind of facing diagonally out, like so. You can count right by 3 from it, or alternatively count right by 2 from the candle. And on this oak plank, you'll place an oak trap door opened up against the right. You'll count right of it by 2, and on this oak plank, you'll place a light gray bed with the head of it kind of up against that trap door. And then you'll surround this with oak trap doors opened up against it, except for on the top. This is a crib, not a coffin. Unironically, like, kind of, I didn't mean that in like a comedy way, but I mean, I guess it is kind of funny. You wanna take the doorway here at the, like, this 2x2 doorway at the entrance of the room, we'll call it, and this row of white terracotta, and you'll count left by 4, and going left, place 2 white carpets. Extend either one back by 1. And then off the back right white carpet, you'll place a light gray off either side. Connect the light grays together on the corner, and then you do the same thing to this light gray you just did to this white with, again, light gray carpet. 1 off either side, connect them on the corner. And that's like the bed from, I guess, Act 1 basement. I did not almost say Act. It was like, I tried to combine Alpha for some reason with Act, and that's not quite right. Behind this back right light gray carpet, you'll place a player head facing forward. Then right of this player head, you'll have a zombie head kind of facing like at a 45-degree angle towards the carpet on the floor. And behind the player head, you'll have a zombie head facing right that is not quite at a 45-degree angle. It's kind of like that. Is it 45? No, it isn't. Is this one? Yeah, it is. Okay, cool. So I am right. Had a moment of second-guessing myself. In the doorway here, to leave this room, this little 1-block doorway, you want to head to the outside, and you'll place a birch door here with the handle facing back towards the staircase room, like so. And then you can clear your inventory. That's that area done in 16 minutes. Yeah, this shouldn't be too long of a basement, I'm not going to lie. We're going to start with the floor first, and then we'll do walls after. So get out to start, whatever that means. Oak planks, blue concrete, cyan concrete, cyan terracotta, light gray concrete, white terracotta, and I think we'll go there. Well, we'll go white concrete as well, maybe. We might not use that, though. So if you look towards this birch door, you want to go out from the bottom, from the oak plank below it, and you want to place 17 oak planks. Extend this row left and right a row. And then we might actually go one more. Hold on, I'm just confirming. Yes, we will actually go one more block. So it is 18. The N3 you will extend, I want to say both left and right. It should be the same. Yeah, both left and right, the N3 rows with 5 oak planks. Which will give you a T, I guess, if you're looking from the birch door, but we aren't. Just like so. At the right side here, you'll take the end oak plank and you'll count left by 1 and then place, or bring these 3 oak planks out by 1. You'll do the same from the other side, but the other side will go a little bit further because we might as well keep going because the floor stays flat. The other side it doesn't, so there's no point in trying to do anything with it. From here, you'll take this little row of 3 oak planks and you will go towards you with, hold on, I'm really bad at counting for some reason, with 7 rows of oak planks. The end row, you'll extend right with 2 planks, and the row before it, you'll extend right with 1. You'll then take the rightmost 4 planks and extend them towards you by 1. Then the rightmost 3. And then you'll take that little row of 3 and extend it forward by 5. You'll do the same thing here, but going left instead. Well, kind of. It's a bit different. Although we'll do it the same to start. You'll take the end row and extend it left 2, and the row before extend left by 1. And I'm just going to make sure that that is 4, which is correct. I'll notice if it's wrong probably with the walls, but I can't really confirm nor deny that. You will take the furthest left oak plank, this front one, and extend it forward by 2. Then go right 2. Back diagonally right by 1, and then just fill in the little 2 blocks you're left with. Out of this row of 3 here, you will extend it left by 5. You'll then leave the end 2 open, and the next 3 going right, you'll place oak planks, like so, and this does keep going flat for a little bit, so we might as well actually keep building it. You'll go forward from these 3 oak planks with 11 per plank. You'll then leave a gap of 1 and place another row of oak planks for now, and then you'll extend it forward by 6. You should have this for right now. There are a couple doorways we do have to keep in mind as we're filling in the walls, but we're not worried about those just yet. The first thing is, we're not actually going to start at the hallway or just like after the door. We're going to start on this kind of the T shape where we've got a couple branches going here because it'll make more sense. We'll be a block above the oak at all times and make sure we never go on top of an oak plank. But you want to essentially, where this, I mean, you may have to place off one, obviously, for the placeholders, but that's besides the point. The pathway that leads to the door, you'll essentially make this wall, it'll be fully light gray concrete. We'll just start with 1 row for now, but you'll be kind of outside the oak planks and just have 5 either side, like so. The right side will be out from the oak, it'll be light gray concrete, and the left will be white terracotta. And then the, like, kind of, I guess, other wall of this front wall here will be entirely white terracotta, making sure you just leave both the little 3-block pathways open, like so. This right one, again, is a little bit different, or it just immediately goes down into a staircase, so we aren't going to build it just yet. That one's gonna be suck, by the way. Beautiful words and grammar from me. Absolutely splendid. As for the rest, so this pathway here on the left, essentially, you want to follow it with white terracotta around the kind of little macaroni noodle bend here. I don't have any other way to describe it. That's what it is. And you want to stop once you hit the end of this white terracotta here. And actually, you will be or the oak planks here. I mean, you'll be 1 short of it, just like so. So you should end up with a row of, I think it's 5 there, yeah. Opposite of this end white terracotta, you'll have, essentially, I guess, either side of this row of 3, you'll have a white terracotta, like so. But the right wall of this will be entirely light gray concrete instead. And yeah. So you should have this right now. We won't worry about this one just yet. Actually, we could. Yeah, we can. Move your white concrete back a slot and get a light gray terracotta. And from both the white, or both of those white terracottas, you'll just go forward with alternating light grays and white terracottas until you're at the end of the second kind of section of oak planks. You will just go over the gap like nothing ever happened. Or across. Not across, but I guess... kind of. You'll ignore it, basically. Just pretend it's not there. Oh, Lord. And you should end on a light gray terracotta. Like so. The reason we left the front for last is because it's the weirdest. So... you want to take the wall where the door is and... first, I guess, head over here. And you want to surround this door in light gray concrete, making sure you have 2 rows above. Off the wall on the left and right, you'll go up, kind of like diagonally out, and you'll place a cyan terracotta on the left and a blue concrete on the right, like so. You'll then, from each of those, alternate between the cyan terracotta with light gray concrete and cyan terracotta until you hit the light gray concrete here, funnily enough. It'll line up pretty much perfectly. And on the other side, you'll alternate with cyan concrete and blue concrete until you end with a blue before the light gray, like so. So essentially, you have this right now overall. It's a lot of walls just to throw out immediately, but it'll be nice. We'll probably end up doing most of the walls first, I think, and then doing the interior decorating after. It kind of makes more sense in my brain to do it that way. So each wall is fairly self-explanatory here, except for these first ones. These are not as you think they are. So above the cyan terracotta and light gray concrete, you just want 3 flat rows of light gray concrete. Above the alternating blue and cyan concrete, you want 3 rows of cyan concrete. And then everything else is as it would seem. You're bringing each respective block up by 3. I'd say you can connect them above the doorways, but I am going to wait on that, and I'll explain that separately, because it's not particularly difficult. I just, I don't know, I feel like it deserves its own step, you know? Yeah. Honestly, not a bad amount of progress for one part, again. Do a lot in 40 minutes. Although this is a... It's weird because it's like larger than the Act 1 basement, but smaller at the same time. I feel like it takes up more space, but it's less compact. It's more just everywhere, you know? I don't really feel like there's any doors. Imagine having a basement like this in real life. Ignoring like the flames and stuff. Why would you have like a labyrinth in your basement? What are you doing down here for that? I don't get it. I don't think there's really any alternative paths. I mean, there is this one blocked off right about where I am right now. Like that side one. I think that one's blocked off. I don't get it. What do I know anyway? You should have this. Above the doorways is fairly simple for the most part. It is kind of just using the terracotta, you would think. The only one, well, actually, no, they are all just plain terracotta or concrete. So these two are white terracotta. The first one is light gray concrete. And then you have 2 here that are white terracotta. Essentially, it's hard because everything is a 3-block path, but it's really where a branch off happens. Like here where you have the macaroni noodle, technically this is a 1 branch off, but you also want to go over where the pathway will continue, because that is technically a different path. It's weird, I don't know. It should look like this, though. From this point, you can fill in the ceiling with white concrete a block above the height of the walls. You don't have to fill in above the walls if you don't want. It might be easier to just go about that rather than diagonaling every time, but I'm going to diagonal every time because, I don't know, I feel like it. This honestly might be less parts than the Act 1. I do feel like doing all the walls first kind of makes sense. Yeah, I think we are going to go with that. And then we'll just run around and do the decorations. We'll probably start with lanterns. That might be not its own part, but it might be at the end of a wall part or something, just getting all of them done. And then maybe all the interior decoration can be 1 part. Who knows? Because there's not a ton happening. Although we might do all of the, like, main ones, like paintings and stuff, if there are paintings. I don't remember if there are that many. Anyway, you should have this. We can actually continue this pathway because there's really nothing else to do. I mean, we could... Okay, no, there is a pathway blocked off there. I was right. But it's kind of weird. We'll continue this pathway that we have, and it'll eventually, hopefully, launch into something else. But you want to start... Or you want to just get out bricks in addition. We still have that slot, so we might as well use it. And before we do anything else, you want to head to this light gray terracotta, white terracotta striped hallway, and where you have the hole in the floor here, and you want to place a brick block at essentially below the walls. That should be in line with the oak. Extend both those brick blocks and the kind of surrounding oak planks down with really as many bricks as you want. I can't see, hold on. You extend them down with 7 bricks if you want a specific number. But there's nothing under this anyway, so it actually doesn't matter. What if there's an actual pathway here? There might be. Anyway, then a block below that, you'll just fill in the floor with oak planks. Nice. At the end of the hallway, we have a little bit more to do, but first I need to place these dark oak fences I just destroyed back. Okay, cool. You want to essentially bring the, ends of the walls out with 3 rows, I guess 4 rows of bricks, and then you connect the 4th rows together. And it'll just be the 4 rows of the wall that you're doing this with. Like so. I'll fill in the ceiling with white concrete the rest of the way there. But these bricks, you want to bring the left wall, specifically if you're looking at this, down with 1 row of bricks. And then I'm actually going to not make that corner. The back and right you will bring down with 5. And yeah. Along with the oak planks, you can actually bring down with 4 bricks themselves here. And I'll extend it out another row, so it's 4 blocks. A block below that, you'll make your floor oak planks again. Just for the little 4x3 that we can. Extend these oak planks to the left an additional 1 row. And then we can get rid of our blue concrete and cyan concrete. And get out oak stairs and oak slabs. And so we'll end up kind of connecting, because there's 2 paths here we have to worry about, so we'll connect them together. We're going to direct our attention to look towards the brick kind of stairway or I guess the little, it almost looks like an elevator shaft that we just made. And heading towards you from the bottom row of planks, you'll place a row of oak stairs, then slabs, then down diagonally forward with planks, toward you a row, toward you with a row of slabs, then down diagonally toward you with planks, toward you a row, then you'll have 2 rows of slabs, down diagonally toward you with a row of planks, then toward you with 2 rows of slabs, down diagonally toward you with a row of planks, toward you a row, place a row of slabs, and then you'll go down diagonally towards you with a row of oak planks. A little bit janky, just a tiny bit, but regardless, you should end up with this at the end. Just kind of making sure that I did it right, which it would appear that I did, yes. The bottom oak planks will bring out an additional row and extend this row from this angle to the right by 12. And then these end 3 oak planks you will extend essentially away from you or backwards by... Ooh, I sure love counting. You'll extend these end 3 away from you by 9. Just like so. The end 3x3 of oak planks you will extend to the right with 3 rows. And it'll give you this. And we might as well honestly do this staircase. It's a little bit annoying, but it is fine. You're going to go up diagonally right from this with a row of oak slabs. Right with a row of planks. Up diagonally right with a row of slabs, which is brought towards you by 1. Then the front 3 will be brought right with planks. Then up diagonally right with slabs. Then right with planks. Then up diagonally right with slabs. It'll extend these slabs towards you by 1, and again the front 3 will be brought right with planks. Then up diagonally right with slabs, which will again be brought forward a row. Front 3 each brought right with planks. Then up diagonally right with oak slabs. And this time you'll bring these slabs back a block. Back 3 slabs can be brought right with planks. Then go up diagonally right with slabs, which again get brought back by 1. Back 3 slabs are going to go right with planks. Up diagonally right with slabs. Then right with planks, which get brought back by 1. Yes, the planks even. And then again, the back 3 will be brought up diagonally right with slabs. Right with planks, which get brought back a row. back 3 planks are going to go up diagonally right with slabs, and you should connect back into the previous area with 2 planks. And yeah, that's that. It makes minimal sense, but it's logical to some extent, not really. Yeah. As for this long row of oak planks we placed here, you can extend this entire thing forward or towards you, like towards the open side there, with 6 rows of planks. Just like this. And yeah. There's a room. That is a loop. Done successfully. I don't think there's any other, like, portions to this, so yeah. The staircase is bricks for the left staircase, rather, is bricks for the walls, as well as what we did there. So, for this, it's a little bit weird because of the way the incline works. You're going to have the bricks kind of up diagonally either side of this bottom row of oak planks, and I'll extend them up by 3 each. I'll then place white concrete kind of up diagonally in the middle. And it's not perfectly consistent, so you're going to have to follow this rather than me just giving you a certain number or something. You're going to go up diagonally back with white concrete, which is towards the stairs there. Then back with 2 rows. Up diagonally back. Back with 2 rows. Up diagonally back. Back with 3 rows. Up diagonally back. Back with 2 rows. Up diagonally back. Back with 2 rows. And again, you'll fill in the kind of walls here in with brick blocks for this little staircase. And it's fairly simple, I would say. I guess not the easiest, but a lot of weird angles and stuff in this. I know there's another staircase that's like, I think it wraps like entirely around like a spiral staircase. I don't remember for sure, but I just know that there is some sort of weird spiral going on. It's like, it's at the end of it, I think. But I remember building it, which tells you something. I believe it's like the next hallway? Like beyond this, but I could be wrong on that, I'm not sure. Let me just take a peek, actually. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is, okay. I am correct. So it's fairly close, but we aren't going to worry about that yet anyway, because it doesn't really matter. The one we just made, the like really weird one, again, we're going to start with the ceiling, and so you're going to have to just kind of pay attention as you go about this, and making sure you're getting above each oak plank / slab. So you're going to have a row of white concrete again up diagonally left of this white terracotta like so. It'll be brought left by 2 rows. And then you'll keep going down diagonally left, and just kind of keeping these rows of 2, and again, making sure you're above each kind of slab and stuff. And so I'll see that's a row of 4, then I know it's just the 3, 4, probably both of these rows, but I could be wrong. I am wrong, aha. And so yeah, you can kind of like look at the shape and just follow it. I would rather you go over than not do enough. So yeah, but it is fairly easy to kind of just look down and trace it. And you're just keeping it consistent rows of 2. As far as I'm aware, there is nothing that changes that, and I will just confirm real quick, yeah. Until obviously you at the bottom, you should be 4 off the wall at that point. Or 4, I guess, above the height of the floor, rather. Which you can kind of just eyeball to make sure it's right, and so I'll do 1 here, and then I'll go down diagonally again, and I'll see, yeah, that is definitely 4, yeah, cool. We won't fill in the rest of the ceiling there, because it's just not important, although we can actually, clear your inventory, because I think we're gonna, like, do the walls here for the area we have, and just call it a day. You want to get out a birch door, oak planks, and then you want the following concretes: light gray, blue, cyan, and white, and then you also want stripped birch wood. So, first off, in this open room, we're going to start here, and we'll kind of work our way back towards the staircase. What should be the center, according to my calculations, the like front center oak plank, you'll extend forward an additional 1. You should have 7 either side, and that is correct, yeah. You'll place a birch door on the like back half of that block, which should have the handle facing towards the brick staircase. This entire wall this door is sitting on is light gray concrete, and it's 4 rows of it. Again, the ceiling is almost always 4 blocks tall, except for because of the fact I didn't use a slab block for the ceiling. It kind of will vary for that, but yeah. The right wall is also entirely light gray concrete, and you will stop 1 block before you're at the oak planks here, which you'll just have a gap of 1 there. And you'll kind of see that it goes, whoop, like this. And this wall is entirely something. The left wall and back wall of this room, which are the wall opposite of the door and the one next to the brick here, are upward facing stripped birch, wood or logs. It doesn't technically matter. I just like using wood better because I'm used to it. But if you're in survival or something, just do use logs because, yeah. And when you do it on this particular wall, the back wall, you will, once you have the corner block here, this one, you'll extend it back an additional 4. So it actually should end up the same height, or the same distance back, I mean, as the light gray concrete. We're not talking about heights just yet. I don't know where that came from. But yeah, and then once we finish this whole little area for the walls, I'll end this part, because that's a good amount of progress. That's way more than I would expect, honestly. You should have this. As for the funny little spiral staircase here, if you are looking, like, pretend like you just came down it in the game. If you're looking back towards it, the right wall is blue and the left is cyan. The other way to easily figure this one out is off the light gray concrete, replacing a row of blue concrete, and then this will just follow the walls. And this will be where you make sure that your ceiling is in the correct spot and everything. And yeah, just make sure you go off the sides of these slabs, and like if you have a block here where you have to place another blue, absolutely do that. You just don't want any gaps. These are always really annoying to make for that particular reason, because of the amount of gaps you have a like 50-50 chance of accidentally leaving. Like, you might not see that half the time, but just do be checking for it every time, because it is definitely important. Although if you run through it again, you'll notice it probably. I actually didn't. I had one on Indigo Park, I think, recently, that I didn't notice for like the longest time, and I just noticed it recently. I was like, wow, crazy that I took that long to notice a gap in the wall. But yeah. Yeah, the one in line with the light gray is the blue, and then if you just go off the strip birch, you'll kind of go cyan around the whole thing here. You know what, I'm going to do row by row, because it'll be funnier that way and take more time. I don't know why that's a good thing that it'll take more time, but it's what it's going to do, so I might as well set myself realistic expectations. Okay, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Yeah, okay, I'll go by column again, because it's so confusing trying to do it on this kind of a staircase. You will have a point where there's also only 1 cyan concrete on the row, and that is fine. It's like between the point of the staircase. Just do make sure you are getting all of those little things. I'm not really thinking as I'm doing this. I'm just kind of placing off the side here what I see. Nice. And so I'll go up and I'll kind of show you from the top what I mean. So essentially, you see there are no gaps as you run down this or up this. Because, like, you got a couple you could worry about, like here, 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 you know, a lot of spots. You can fill in the rest of the ceiling in this area in with white concrete. And then that'll be the part done. Pretty nice. Next part we'll probably, I don't know if we'll finish the layout, but we'll do the, like, path we kind of forgot about at the other side here, and then we'll just continue with this one and see how far we get. But yeah, that's honestly a good amount of hallways for 40 minutes or whatever that was. I don't know, I had to cut in between. Anyway, once you're done that, ladies and gentlemen, that is part 1 of your Hello Neighbor Alpha 2 basement complete. Thank you guys for watching this video. Hope you guys did enjoy this video. Have a fantastic rest of your day or night, and I will see you on the next one. Peace.